Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another speed build. This is actually a lot shorter than my speed builds typically are, but I did this speed build inspired by a little playhouse. Actually, I was randomly on Pinterest. I don't go on Pinterest that often, but for some reason I just decided to go on Pinterest that day, and I saw a little like playhouse, and it was like a legit like kids playhouse, like a kid, like it's just a toy basically. And I really liked it because it had like a little loft area and everything, so it was like kind of like a tiny home inspired playhouse. And so I decided that I would make a tiny home in The Sims. So I decided to go very modern with it, so that's why I kind of went with like the two different side, like outdoor siding, whatever you want to call it, and then I did like the black like kind of like metal-esque roofing and everything. And I really wanted to, you know, just make sure it really gave that modern vibe to it. I will say at the end it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be, because the playhouse that I saw, it kind of had like a little kitchen thing on the left, and then on the right it had like a little loft area, and it had like a bunch of pillows and blankets and stuff for the kids to like, I guess, like, you know, play up there. And I tried to make that. As you see right now, I'm trying to use platforms. I just love the platforms. Note the sarcasm there. I really do like platforms, but I just don't know how to use them properly. And so I tried to do a platform situation and like use like the ladder and everything, but eventually I do end up not doing that, just because I wanted it to be a very small, like tiny home situation, but I couldn't really do that with the platform and like still have enough space for like a full like house where it has like a dining situation and a bathroom and living room and everything. So I do end up just changing it to a bunk bed, or like a lofted bed, not a bunk bed situation. Because I did want to try to like make it have like a full bed, so like two Sims could potentially live there, but that just was not happening. But in the end, I think it did still turn out pretty well. And actually, with it being like a modern home, I actually think the new kit that came out, the little like blooming plants or blooming rooms kit that came out, would have probably really worked well with this, because like I wanted it to be like very like, you know, modern, and I feel like plants in my head just like work with a modern home, you know, like it, like I feel like you would use plants to decorate. At least in my head, that just makes sense. But I have not gotten it yet, just because I just don't know if I could justify spending $5 on just items. Like, I already have a hard enough time. Like, I don't really like buying stuff packs that often, just because, like, it's just stuff. Is it really worth $10? But I will say the last few stuff packs, in my opinion, have, like, had, like, really good, like, gameplay additions to them. So, like, that's made me like not even think twice about like buying them, because like I'm like, it actually brings something to the game besides just items, so I have no problem with getting them. But like, as much as the kit looks so cool, and I think like it has so many cool plants and items and everything, I'm just like, I already do use CC a good bit in my builds, so like I could just get just as many plants from CC that's free than like spending $5 on it. I don't know. That's just me personally. I may end up getting it. Honestly, I probably will eventually, but like for now, I'm holding off on it just because I just can't justify getting it. Speaking of CC plants, I actually did put a CC plant in the build, but I do think after I put it on the gallery originally, I saw that it said that the house was modded, and I purposely was trying to make sure I didn't put any CC in there. So I do think that I did go back and take that out. So I think it's a little plant that I put on like the console table just to add a little decor to the bits and pieces. So, but it is not in there anymore, at least I think. But anyways, on back with the conversation about kits and stuff. Like, I have only gotten one kit so far, and that was the country kitchen kit. And honestly, I really don't use it that much, and especially after like literally a few months later they came out with cottage living, which had very similar vibes in general, just like it had like very similar counters and very similar like bits and pieces. I honestly use the cottage living stuff more than I use the country stuff, and so it's like I kind of wasted $5, and so that's another reason I feel like I don't want to get this kit, just because I feel like it might just end up being another waste, and I don't want to do that. But I don't know, like I said, I might probably eventually will get it, but we'll see. I'm hesitant just because I just don't see the point. But I've actually really liked, besides the kits, I've really liked the latest stuff packs, or not stuff packs, but like packs in general. I really love Cottage Living. I didn't get the Dream Home Decorator, whatever it's called, pack as soon as it came out. I got it a little bit after it came out, and honestly, I have a hard time not using it in all of my builds. Like, I've been building a lot lately, and in a lot of my builds, I've been using it in them and everything, just because I love the idea, for one, of like the closets, of like, it just, to me, just makes the game even more realistic, because like normal houses typically will have a closet for the bedrooms, and so being able to like really do that in the game is really fun. And then also just seeing like the little like sectionals and everything, I really like that too, because I think just putting a sectional in is really, really nice in a living room, because it like will bring the room together a little bit more. I don't know, just my personal opinion. So I really, really like that too. I have not actually used the gameplay part of that, which I literally was just talking about. Oh, stuff packs and kits don't bring a lot of gameplay, but honestly, the amount of items and how much I use them for Dream Home Decorator, like, it's so worth it, even though I don't really do the gameplay bit of it. But it just has so many more items than like a 25 item kit, you know? And I don't even think it's 25. I think it's actually 24. Yeah, I think it's actually only 24. So as nice as it looks, I don't know. We'll see. But going back to my actual build, I'm kind of just doing like the little decor bits and everything. I actually, like I said, I really like how it turned out. It's like a nice little cozy place. I really wish I could actually have gotten like a proper loft situation, because I think that would look so much better. But at the end of the day, I think it's still like really cute. I think if I were to play with it on my own, I would make it a little bit bigger, so I could have like a full bed kind of situation, so like 2 Sims could actually live there. But I wanted to keep it, you know, as small as possible. And so here I am, just adding a few more bits and pieces to the outside. I wanted to try and do like a cute little like garden, like shrubbery section, but I just couldn't really get what I was wanting to do with how I was doing it originally, with actually having it like sectioned off by like a fake fence kind of thing. So I just decided to use terrain paint. Even though I'm not really good with terrain paint, terrain tools, it's just not my forte, but I just go ahead and use those, and then just put some plantage stuff around there and whatnot. And as a like last minute addition to the build, I decided to just do like a little lift to it, just like a step up, just to add a little bit more dimension to the build, even though it is kind of like already like, you know, offset. It has 2 different, like, I don't know how to explain it, you know, but you can obviously see it. I just wanted to add a little something else to it with a little, you know, platform. It's not actually a platform because it's just like a deck, but like just like a nice little area where you could sit out, enjoy, you know, a little cup of tea, coffee, whatever, drink, you know, and sit out and just enjoy the weather, enjoy the time, even though right now the weather is not the best here, obviously, because it's fall. Not my favorite, but anyways, the build is coming to an end, so during this time I will say Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also give it a little comment down below. And if you like videos just like this, you can also subscribe to my channel for more videos. So thank you so much again for watching. See you soon. Bye!